Pius Apprey. Pius Apprey is a student in Kent University, also suffering probably same challenges. Let's speak with him and then we come back into the studio. Pius, thank you for your time. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Annie, and thanks for having me on your program.
Great, and thank you for making time to speak to us on this issue. Firstly, tell us a little about yourself, the school you are, and the nature of your challenge.
Okay, so yeah, my name is Pius, as you've mentioned. I'm pursuing a PhD, University of Kent Business School. I'm done. I'm in my third year. I'm in my fourth year now. I've been here
If you can lift your voice, raise your voice a bit, we can hardly hear you.
Yeah, so I said I'm pursuing a PhD program at the University of Kent Business School. I've been here since 2021 September. And so yeah, I'm here on a Ghana government scholarship, a beneficiary, of course. So with the scholarship, it comes with payment of tuition fees and then monthly stipends. As we speak now, my tuition fee has not been paid. Yeah, so the school has issued warning letters upon warning letters to me. I'm sure the next letter that I'm going to receive probably will be, of course, withdrawal or blocking of my student portal. I've been here for 37 months. Throughout these years, I've only received 9 months of stipends. A stipend I'm supposed to be, paid every month. I've been paid only 9 months, so I'm owed 27 months of stipends. And I'm not the only one in this situation. There are lots and lots and lots of us. And so it's difficult for us as students here. Yes, so that's how come we came out to appeal to the government if something could be done. And like you rightly said, some students, of course, in other universities, have received withdrawal letters and have been served notices of deportation from the Home Office. 11, like you said, from University of Birmingham, one from University of, two from Bradford. A couple of them keep sending emails to me, some of my colleagues. They have similar issues, warning letters. In fact, there are actually a lot of master's students, those who are done with their master's degrees, who are not able to graduate because, of course, they are owed school fees. So until the school fees is paid, they cannot be allowed to graduate. So they are stuck here. They don't know what to do at the moment.
So some have fortunately completed, but they cannot graduate because they still owe school fees.
Yes, yes.
Those who are, receiving the letters, where are they now? Because obviously in the letter it's captured that they've stopped, studying with Bradford University. On what conditions did they stop?
So they are putting up with people. So they are just waiting for, to see if something can be done. Otherwise, by 9th November, they would have no choice but to come back home. That's the problem now.
What will be?
Situation.
Okay, so we're told that our ladies, our men, are also engaged in one activity or the other, to keep body and soul together. Can you explain that?
Yeah, so actually, 2 colleagues from University of Nottingham granted an interview, actually, even on one FM station. I can send you the link for you to, watch yourself. They reported of some of our brothers actually traveling from from Nottingham to as far as Manchester to donate their sperms just to make money to be able to survive. That's how bad it is. And some of our sisters, of course, just to keep body and soul together, they found themselves in some relationships. Definitely, ordinarily, they wouldn't probably, enter by then because they need places to sleep, they need food to eat, they want to be able to, survive. And so, they are engaged in all sorts of, like some of these relationships, which, of course, are not right. Yeah.
And that is just for survival purposes, not to even pay school fees.
Yeah. Because you're talking about each student paying an average of £16,000. That's not small money. So doing that, you can't. You only have to. They are doing those things just to get money to probably pay bills. You understand? Yes. not the school fees itself, no.
When last did you speak with the Ghana government, and what was the response? Because at some point in time, we received information that some monies had been released, especially to UK students, fees to be paid. What was the communication, I mean, at that time?
Okay, so I think about 4 months or so ago, I personally wrote a letter to the Ghana High Commission, to Honorable Papa Oswam, I mean, expressing my feelings, I mean, whatever it is that we are going through, and if something could be done to help us. To date, he has not responded officially to me. However, I met him in person in somewhere in central London, and I introduced myself to him, that I was the one who wrote the letter, and so what's happening? What is he doing to us? He told me point blank that, look, you know what? They've also been knocking on the doors in Ghana, and that's they are helpless. They are getting no responses, so he doesn't know what to do now. I mean, he couldn't give me any definite answer. He told me he was going to respond to my letter, of course, but to date, about 4 months ago, he's not responded to me. Again, so the registrar of the scholarship secretariat normally meets the students, I mean, quarterly, to have meetings with us on Zoom, you know, to tell us, I mean, how things are going and all that. It used to be very frequent some years back, about 2 years. When I came here 2 years ago, whatever, I mean, it was okay. But for the past 1 year or some months, close to 1 year, he hasn't done that. And of course, I know the situation he finds himself in. Definitely, he doesn't have good news for us, so he can't come out to tell us exactly what is happening. So yes, in June, July, we heard that some monies have been released to take care of some of these problems we are going through.
60 million.
We had a rumor that
60
some people
million
have
Ghana
been paid.
cedis.
But
The amount was 60 million
yes,
Ghana cedis, converting that
yes,
into UK pounds to be about
yes, we heard some people have been paid on the side. So we got agitated. I mean, why would some people be paid? What was the criteria? In fact, we have evidence and hardcore evidence that people have been paid. I have a file on my phone now I can share with you. I mean, some students secretly conducted a survey, I mean, to find out from students who have been paid their stipends and tuition. And they got some information. I think later on the secretariat got to know, I mean, students were doing that, so they quickly came in and then, but at least I have the data on my phone as we speak now. I could share with you later. Students, their names, their universities, their ID numbers, whether their stipends have been paid, whether they are tuition, whether both. I mean, clearly, I mean, some people have been paid. You understand? Like as much as £10,000. So the problem is, why are you paying some people 5,000, 10,000, 6,000 pounds, whilst others receive nothing? I have not received anything for 27 months. You owe me 27 months. You don't give me any, I mean, 10, but you pay others. So,
but there's a criteria for payments, right?
Yes, I mean, you pay everybody.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, once we are all
Once
here, we are all entitled
funds.
to. Yeah, so you don't discriminate.
Right. Pius, what's the next move? We told that you are picketing at the Ghana High Commission on the 20th
Yes.
of September.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
after,
So that's
after that, what?
Of course, we've been in the media for some time now, so I mean, we're expecting that definitely the government, I mean, or the powers that be, they would have heard us, but we still haven't really received any official statements from either the High Commission, from the Secretariat, or the government that, I mean, we are taking steps to do this. And so on this particular day, we are going to pay this and that and that. You understand? And so we have no choice but to, of course, picket at the Ghana High Commission. We've done our checks. I have personally done that. I mean, gone to the police to speak with them and all that, and everything is in order now. So 20th, like you rightly said, we're going to picket at the High Commission. I will picket and picket and picket and picket for as many times as possible till, I mean, we are listened to.
Till either you're listened to or you are sent back home.
Exactly. If, I mean, unfortunately, if our governments want us to be sent home, well, that's, but we would continue to knock on their doors. And I think through the picketing, maybe something would come out.
Pius, we'll leave it here. Do you have any other information to add?
No, really. We are only pleading with the government that, look, we find ourselves in a very tight situation, and I mean, a stressful situation. And so we are asking that our tuition and our stipends, if, I mean, they really care about us, we are pleading that they come to our aid and then sort us out. So that's basically what I have to say this morning.
All right. I'm grateful for your time. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we will
And
get back
thanks for
to
having
you.
me too.
Right. We'll get back to you as and when it is actually possible. Well, back home here, we've actually tried getting to the Scholarship Secretariat office and officials in charge. So far, we've been unsuccessful raising them on phone. So we will still continue and see as and when they decide to respond. We'll hear from them and see what we'll do about the students. We're told that it's not just in the UK, we're told in the US as well. I'm not sure the update in Morocco today because we've been dealing with that also for some time now, some months ago. So let's see how that also goes.